Good morning, student, and welcome to the second part of this session. Now, in this session, we are going to learn the generation of computer. There are five generation of computers. The first generation, second generation, third generation, fourth generation, and fifth generation. Now, let us start the first generation. The first generation is lies between 1940 to 1956. In the first generation, the vacuum tubes are used. The first generation computers are use magnetic drums. The first generation computer also uses punch tape for the input devices and output devices. First generation computer had uses 1000 circuits per square feet, and due to this the first generation computers are very heavy and large in size. They required one room size. How much size they are required? They required one room size. That's why they are very expensive. The examples of first generation computers are ENIAC, ERSAC, UNIVAC 1, UNIVAC 2, UNIVAC 1101. Now, the second generation computers. The second generation computers are lies between 1956 to 1963. The second generation computers uses transistors for their circuits. In the second generation computers, there are about 1 lakh circuits are used per square feet. The second generation computers are smaller in size than the first generation computers. The size of the second generation computer is reduced than the first generation computer. So these second generation computers are very faster than the first generation computer, and they are also very less due to the reducing of the size. huh, they have very less expensive means the cost of these second generation computers are very small. The examples of second generation computers are IBM 1400 series and 1600 series. Now, the third generation computer. Third generation computers are lies between 1964 to 1971. These third generation computers are uses integrated circuits. Integrated circuits they are using. Now, in the third generation computer, about 10 million circuits are used per square feet. How much circuits are used? 10 million circuits are used per square feet. So, and again, the reducing the size of the third generation computers, and their size are very small than the second generation computers. Uh, Third generation computers are very faster and more accurate than the second generation computers. They are very less expensive. Reduce the size, that's why they are very less expensive than the second generation computer. The cost of the third generation computer is very small. The example of the third generation computer is Honeywell 200, IBM 16360, and ICL 1900. These are the examples of third generation computers. Now, the fourth generation computer. The fourth generation computers. The fourth generation computers are starting in 1971 to till date. So the fourth generation computers are uses microprocessors, means thousands of integrated circuits are mounted on a single chip, and that chip is called as a microprocessor. Thousands of integrated circuits are mounted on a single chip, and that chip is called as a microprocessor. So the fourth generation computers are smaller in size. They are very cheaper and faster. Cheaper means very less expensive. Huh? That is called cheaper. and faster means they are very fast than the first generation, second generation, and third generation. Also, the fourth generation computers are very easy to handle, means they are very easy or reliable to handle. Huh? Laptops and handheld devices are invented. The fourth generation computer, in the fourth generation computers, the laptops and handheld devices. Handheld means the devices those are held in hand. That is called handheld devices. The examples of fourth generation computers are IBM System 4300 and ICE 2900. These are the examples of fourth generation computers. Now, the next is fifth generation computer. Fifth generation computers are use artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence means what? They can take their own decision. They can think. That is called artificial intelligence. Means the speed, the logic speed of the fifth generation computers are very fast than the first, second, third, and fourth generation computers. The fifth generation computers are uses memory chips, very small memory chips they are uses. So the performance of this fifth generation computers are very great and accurate than the other generation computers. Intelligence and has the ability to take decision on its own. In the first generation computer, they are able to take their own decision. So for that purpose, the examples of this fifth generation computer is robots. Robots can do and perform the actions on their own. So these are called as the fifth generation computers. Okay, thank you students. I hope you enjoyed this session. Again, we will learn the next topic on the next session. Thank you.